Folks, I've thought about this video for a long time, and I hope it comes across properly because it's one that's really important to me. I'm standing here in a spot that was a dream of mine, the Yukon. And that mountain behind me, Marcus Hockett, is up there taking care of his mountain caribou right now. And the topic that I want to talk about is how to make a dream hunt become reality. And all I can provide is my own personal experience. I grew up without really any money. You know, my parents divorced when I was 10, and my mom raised us. She was a waitress, so I had to figure it out. I had to figure out how to pay college. I had to figure out how to do everything. And on my 30th birthday, I remember thinking all the places I dreamed of hunting. Where were the places I'd really want to go someday? And that was a long time ago. So for 25 years, I committed that I'm going to set aside some money every month and every month and every month. And I went without a lot of things. I drove older vehicles. I didn't do anything that maybe was the classic American thing to do, right? Oh, take the family to a vacation in Hawaii or whatever it might be. All of our vacations were local. They were still fun. And my wife had some things she wanted also. And we as a household made the commitments to those things we wanted to do. And I get it when people say, gee, Randy, it must be nice. And I'm going to tell you right now, yeah, it's nice. To have set a goal and save for it for 25 years. And what's really nice about it is that my health held out long enough that I get to go do these things. And the way that you do that is to be disciplined and to stick to it. And think about some of those decisions. And I know this is going to sound like the accountant coming out in me. You know, I'm going to sound like your uncle giving you a budget lesson. And it really is that every dollar you spend, every dollar you make, you get to decide what you do with it. And when you make those decisions, think about, is that really a priority for you? Or do you have maybe something that really is a priority for you that you want to plan for? And if you do, plan for it. And in this case, it's going and doing a couple dream hunts. For you, it might be something else. It might be that you want to own a piece of property, or you might want to this, or you might want to that. Too many people wish about, oh man, I'd love to do this. And they never plan for it. They never prepare for it. They never save for it. Their fiscal and financial discipline is never going to allow them to go and do the things they dream of. And I hope that comes across properly, because coming and doing these hunts is so fulfilling to me, not necessarily because of the hunt itself, but because of the fact that when I was 30 years old and I had a little one running around, I was worried about college education, worried about retirement, worried about, paying off my mortgage and building an office building for my CPA practice. I had all those same worries. And the amount I started with was $200 a month. And in 1998, 1994, that was a lot of money in my house. $200 was a lot of money. But I did that for 25 years. So 25 years times 12 months is 300 months. I put away $200 a month. You do the math on that. And if you earn a little bit of money on it, one day you're going to look around and say, wow, I can go do these dream hunts. And for some of you, you may not wait as long as I did. I was foolish to wait until I was 55 to go do the first of these dream hunts. Go do them. Put them on your wish list. But don't just make them a wish. Make them a reality by taking the actions and the steps necessary. Get your financial house in order. And I don't care who you are, you probably are going to be able to set aside enough money to go to Alaska or go to Canada or wherever your dream might be, and go and do it, because it's one of the most fulfilling things you're going to do. I think about these hunts that I've done: Alaska sheep, I did British Columbia, now I'm doing the Yukon, and my last one, next year I'm doing the Mackenzie Mountains. And my pot of money will kind of be depleted, but it was money well spent. I think about, oh, I could have bought newer vehicles, or I could have this, or I could have that. Would that have been as meaningful to me as standing right here where I am today? Not even close. So I get it when people say, oh, Randy must be nice. Yep, it is. And what's really nice about it is that this was a dream. This is something that I've worked at for, well, more than 25 years now, and it came true. And it could come true for you also. If you have dreams about hunting, and I don't care what they are, you can probably do them if you make a commitment. If you and your spouse sit down and you figure out what's fair between the two of you, you probably can make it work. It's just a matter of prioritizing. Are you going to spend money on this, or are you going to spend money on that, or are you going to save it for your dream? That's really what it comes down to. I hope you go do it. And when you do, you'll understand why I have this big smile on my face. Good luck.